Hi everybody, Steve here. Tonight I'm going to talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. I actually got this about 3 weeks ago and just watched it last night for the first time. And I think the main reason why I waited so long is because I originally ordered this movie online through a company in New York, and they sent it through media mail, and it was supposed to be delivered on August 16th, between August 16th and August 18th, and I still haven't received it to now. Even just now, I've gotten a refund on the order, but they're asking me to send it back, return it to them, and I say I've never received it. The U.S. Postal Service shows that it never got delivered to my house, and it was like I said, it was shipped through media mail, which is something that it's a really cheap rate, I guess, and they could take 3 to 4 weeks to get it sometimes, but I think it either got lost or stolen. The Postal Service says it got rerouted somehow. But anyway, so I bought this at Walmart and finally watched it. I just kept thinking once I open this, it's going to show up in the mail. The other one's going to show up, and it still hasn't, even as of today on Saturday, September 25th. So I just finally just opened this up and just watched it. But it has a slipcover here. It has two discs. It comes with this HBO Max thing, which I don't like HBO Max. I don't have it, so that's why I never saw this movie March of 2021, because it was on HBO Max, and I just kind of refused to support them based on the deal they made with Warner Brothers. And I don't blame people for going with that. I don't blame people, especially if you live in a market where movie theaters were closed. You had to do HBO Max, but my movie theaters in Indianapolis never closed. The AMC's never did, so that's where I prefer to see big movies like this. But obviously, this movie wasn't shown in theaters. The original, I guess, the Joss Whedon cut of the movie, which was originally filmed by Zack Snyder, and then Joss Whedon took over. Um, it's I was kind of surprised at watching this that there were a lot of scenes that were in the Joss Whedon cut that were still in this. I know Zack Snyder filmed most of the movie, and Joss Whedon never got a director's credit on this, because I think you have to reshoot, like, I think it's like 70% of the movie, like Ron Howard did when he did Solo. In order to get his name put on Solo, he had to reshoot like 70% of the movie to do that, and Joss Whedon obviously didn't do that, and that's why his name isn't in the credits for it. But he's listed as a writer, co-writer of the screenplay for this. But I think this is much better. I'm really late to the party as far as reviewing this, but it comes with two discs. Apparently, even with 4K, apparently you still can't get a 4-hour movie on 4K. So it's I like the way this is set up. It's a nice break. The first disc one is 2 hours and 21 minutes long, and then you kind of get a intermission and come back and watch the final 100 hour and 40 minutes on the second disc, which it looks like disc one is parts 1 through 4. Disc two is parts 5, 6, and the epilogue, and you get a lot of action on disc two. It's like if you've already seen the Joss Whedon cut of the movie, you can kind of skip disc one and just go straight to disc two if you just want to see the action, because there's a lot of exposition in the first 2 hours and 21 minutes. A lot of that is, so you can kind of skip to the last hour and 40 minutes on disc two to just watch that part of it. And I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally saw it. Finally 6 months after it was released on HBO Max. But it's so the movie's 4 hours long. Like I said, the runtime there. I guess now the success of the Zack Snyder cut is now making HBO, or making Warner Brothers, kind of rethink possibly maybe doing another Justice League movie, because it looked so great in this. I think a 4-hour movie, you kind of had to do it in the way that they did it on HBO Max, to kind of cut it up and kind of like a TV show. So they covered a lot, but but the action's so great. And one really good thing about the Zack Snyder cut is Ray Fisher. You know, he played Cyborg. Uh, Victor Stone. I thought they really Joss Whedon really underused him, and he was really upset with Warner Brothers and Joss Whedon. You know, Victor Stone was Ray Fisher was the way they used his character, because he was barely used in the original Justice League movie, and this they really did a lot of character development and really showed a lot, and he really got to know that character a lot more. He was really utilized a lot much better by Zack Snyder. So as far as special features, it just has a Road to Justice League, which is like 24 minutes long. That's on disc 1. You don't get any special features on disc 2, but you know, and then I can't really trash Joss Whedon, because I back in the day I really loved, you know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, Firefly and Serenity, and I really loved the first Avengers movie that Joss Whedon filmed, and didn't like Age of Ultron quite as much. But now he's just kind of, people kind of trash him a lot, and I don't know if he necessarily deserves it. And, you know, I don't know. I don't really know my opinion on that, but this is really fun to watch. So I enjoyed it. So please consider subscribing. I'd love to have more people subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to get better and, you know, kind of grow. I have a microphone now, so maybe you'll be able to hear me much better. And if you like the video, please smash the like button on it, and just let me know that you like what I'm doing, and maybe I can continue to grow my channel and get better and edit my videos and make it much better. So I'm trying, and I'm learning quite a bit. So thank you. Have a good night.